geometry is derived from the Greek word geo, which means earth, and metry, which means measurement. So, in geometry, we study measurements of shapes such as triangles, squares, circles, pentagons, hexagons, etc. And measurements of these shapes include measurement of length, area, volume, etc.
Now, the respiration in human beings is further interesting. In human beings, the air enters into the body through nostrils. As you can see here, the air from the nostril moves through the trachea and enter into a branch tube called bronchi, then into bronchioles, and finally into the balloon-like structures called alveoli. This alveoli provides a surface where the gas exchange takes place.
Now let's take an example for change in color. Alright, for this what we need is, we will take two test tubes, one containing potassium iodide and the other with lead nitrate. Alright, then mix them together. Just start pouring lead nitrate to the potassium iodide solution. As soon as it starts combining, we can see a yellow precipitate suddenly formed. Why is this happening? The color is due to the presence of lead iodide forming in the solution.
In humans, the sound is produced by the voice box or larynx. Now, where is it located? As you see here, it is located at the upper end of the windpipe. And you can see that the two vocal cords are stretched across the voice box in such a way that it forms a narrow slit between them for the passage of air. When we are not talking, the two vocal cords are far apart. But when we start talking, the two vocal cords come together, leaving a narrow gap between them.
So, as a part of this, the European powers met at Vienna, and as a result of this, the Treaty of Vienna happened. It was a formal agreement of the Allied powers committing them to wage war against the Napoleon until he was defeated. The Treaty of Vienna of 1815 was with the objective of undoing most of the changes that happened in Europe with the coming of Napoleonic power. There are three types of plate movements: convergent boundary, divergent boundary, and transform boundary. Some plates come towards each other and form convergent boundary. Some plates move away from each other and form divergent boundary. When two plates slide past horizontally, the transform boundary occurs. In China, to select their president, election will be there to their parliament, National People's Congress, after every 5 years. And it has almost 3,000 members elected from all over China. Here, one-party system is there, in which only the members of Communist Party or 8 small parties allied to it were allowed to contest in the election. And in China, the government is always formed by Communist Party. The introduction of Persian wheel helped to replace the human labor to collect and irrigate the land. And did you notice something? The electric tube wells in their field? With the help of electricity, it actually supported the irrigation method. And with this electric tube wells, they were able to irrigate large area of agricultural land.